The Dark Throne. Alright, this is the last. Another moon orchestra. Yeah. In light of this development, that we escape with our lives is an accomplishment unto itself. Would that we could have anticipated, as Aja's yearning to return home could be manipulated in this fashion. Alas, we must return. We must now contend with the newborn voice that hell's bent on breaching the rift, and one with prodigious sins. Zeromus is unlike anything I have ever seen. So named for an ancient hero, as Gobate said, though none can say if there is even a sliver of truth to the legends. Perhaps Gobate chose it in the hopes that his champion will do that which no one could in the Contramoria, save the world. But a true hero would not damn another world to save his own. So it's not a hero. And we're not about to let that happen, but regardless, we need to regroup. Loath though I am to admit it, we are in no state to face a void set of Zeromus's might. Vitra, not least of all, in body and mind both. For now, let us return to Razahan and take stock of the situation. Very well. Ron, might I trouble you to head the best way burrows and appease Oriandra of the situation? The rest of us shall tend Vitra's ruins before returning to Razahan. Pray join us there and on. Can I talk to the big dragon? God, there's so many Final Fantasy IV references in this patch. And it's about time too. Like they've only been giving us like a drip feed of the stuff, but now there's so much of it. From music to areas to fights to like moments that are kind of reflective of the game itself from FF4. Oh, Ronald, thou art returned. I am pleased to say it has been blessedly uneventful in your advent. More importantly, what of your mission in the void? It was forbid that as Asgrajal should be used to birth a dread void, then born of Zodiac's residue ether. Although we could not have predicted this outcome, there is one small mercy. The Void Containment Seal, as we employed the self-same brands that once imprisoned Zodiac in its creation, the seal should serve to hinder Zeromus. Yet for how long, none can say. For our enemy's strength is unknowable, whilst the barrier was erected in haste. Thou shalt rejoin our counter-in-the-mind to deliberate measures, yes, that I shall remain here to maintain my vigil over the seal. Should we observe signs of an impending incursion, rest assured, I shall send word without delay. Well, my friend. Oh, Mistress Ronnie. Mistress Ronald. I keep forgetting. Female Lalafell. We have been expecting you. When the satrap and your comrades returned earlier, I couldn't help but notice that they were in low spirits. I hope it's nothing too serious. Give me, you must be eager to join them. If you would follow me.
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of voidsent that dwelled in my domain?
Yeah.
Ciriato devoured Farfarello. And in so doing, he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer. And when a voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more. That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Azdaja. And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is. When the time comes, you must call to her. Call with all your being.
Thy words give me heart, Zero. Thou hast my gratitude.
Then it's settled. Our objective is to defeat Zeromus. While it is unsettling that a voidsent could be born of Zodiac's ether, its very nature may render it susceptible to the brands that once contained him. Did Urianger have aught to say? I see. If the seal may not hold for long, then haste is paramount.
Couldn't we just let it come to the source and strike it down here?
Doing so would consign Azdaja's soul to the ethereal sea. Any attempt to ensure her survival demands that we deal with Zeromus in the 13th.
Oh.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness. How do you propose we fight such a foe?
Well...
Simple. Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield resplendent light. And it just so happens, there is a world replete with light.
It's the first.
The question of how we will harness that light, you may leave to me. With our recent discoveries and proven techniques, as well as the aid of comrades near and far, I have faith that we will find a way. But only if I begin my work at once. Rest up while you can, for there will be much to do when I return.
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
Wait. Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
Fine by me. Come on then.
shall not pass my time wallowing in despair. Using my vessel, I shall attend what preparations I may.
That's it. Jeez! Everybody just popping in all at once. That's what that sound normally is. Azra Jaw is my sister. And long have I dreamed of saving her. If I am to do so, I must be better than I've ever been. Blessed though I am to you and your comrades. You and yours as comrades. I cannot well ask you to lift me up every time doubt and despair creep into my heart. I won't falter again, this I swear. I will hold fast to my conviction, Ron. And I pray that you will stand with me to the last. Meanwhile, on the moon of the 13th.
Zeromus is risen, but not yet at full strength. It will take time before the fiend is able to breach the veil. But what is another moment on this long journey I have endured? It remains as fresh as if it were yesterday. Old friend, the memory of your passing and the pain.
So,
As I promised you then, I promise you now. They shall sing of Golbez, the hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
this is turning into that moment. I do it all for him. That's literally what this is. From light's embrace to shadows deep, a world to save, an oath to keep. There used to be a time when it would be like two verses of the poem, but it's like it's only the patches only show one. But that's it. That's the story. It is. Thanks for that. Is that the story? The story. The story of Sex Point. Oh, I see everyone has been doing the everyone's doing the whatchamacallit, the extreme, it seems already. Alright, let's take a tiny little break and then I'm gonna go do the trial. I'll do the trial and that might be it for then. The 8-man trial. Not the 8-man trial, the raid story. If I can find my seat. button? Where's my set button? Thank you. Okay. So, oh, by the way, we can, everyone seems to like the red suit, so I started wearing this more often. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Like I said, we'll do the 8-man raid story, which is the Pandemonium story. The last part of it. This is the conclusion, pretty much.